Hello, and welcome to Storytime with Miss Unicorn, where I believe that reading is not just a skill, it's a lifelong adventure. I'm Miss Unicorn, your virtual reading teacher, and I'm so excited that you are here for this episode because I have an amazing book to share with you. The book that I'm going to share with you is a Caldecott winner. It is one of the highest awards that you can win as an author. So this book is definitely a book that I needed to share with you. Not only did the author of this book write this amazing book, but they also wrote another book called Hair Love, which I think you would love too. I am so excited to share this book with you. The title of this book is called Big. And Big was written by Vashti Harrison. And I love this book because the illustrations in this book really help tell the story. So as I'm reading, I really want you to pay close attention to the illustrators because they are going to guide you along a magical journey. Are you guys ready? Let's get started. Big. Now, I have a question for you. Do you know what this part of the book is called? Did you say the front cover? Yes, it is the front cover, and the front cover shares so many great things with us, like the title of the book, it tells us the author's name, it tells us who the illustrator is, and that is more information that will guide your magical journey throughout this book. Now, as this is the front cover, what do we call this? It is called the back cover. Yes, kiss your brain, Smarties. So I bet you're like, Miss Unicorn, how do I kiss my brain? No worries, I'll show you. All you have to do is go, and that is the way we kiss our brains. Would you like to try with me? Let's try. On the count of 3, we're going to practice kissing our brain. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Kiss your brain, Smarties. You did it! Look at you. Now, we talked about the front cover and we talked about the back cover. Now we're going to talk about another important part of the book, which is the spine. This is the spine of the book, which is very beneficial when you are in the library looking for your book, because on the spine you will also find the title and the author. So the spine is super duper important. Just like your spine is important because it helps keep you together. Are you guys ready to enjoy the magic inside of Big? Because I'm excited to share it with you. Let's get started. Don't forget to pay close attention to the illustrations. Once there was a girl with a big laugh and a big heart and very big dreams. She learned her ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. She always said please and thank you and even put away all of her toys. At dinner, she ate all of her food. What a big girl you are, the adults would say. And she was good. And it was good. She grew and learned and laughed and dreamed and grew and grew and grew. You can tell in the illustrations how she is growing. Do you notice? She's changing because that is something that characters do in stories. They change. Until it wasn't. You're a big girl, aren't you? That's what they're saying to her. Remember how the pictures really help tell the story? So pay close attention to the pictures, also known as illustrations. One day, something big happened. What happened? It looks like she's getting too big for the swing. Oh my goodness. Don't Don't you think you're too big for that? How do you think that made her feel? Yeah, probably wasn't a great feeling. It made her feel small. Nobody wants to feel small. The words stung and were hard to shake off. You can see the words on her body. They say too big. She began to feel not herself, out of place, exposed, judged, yet invisible. Pay attention to the illustrations. Does she look happy? No, she doesn't. How do you think she feels just by looking at the illustrations? Did you say sad? Yeah. Kiss your brain, Smarty. She definitely looks like she feels sad. Everyone had advice. That's no good. Try this instead. But that kind of hurt too. This is perfect for you. Do you think she felt like that was perfect for her? Looking at the illustrations, I don't think so. The flower costume won't fit. You're just too big. Where are you going? What did I say? Oh, look at her. She's having a tough day. Oh, so tough that she just wants to ball up and cry. Have you ever felt like that? I'm sorry if you had to feel that way before. Something must be happening. She's looking up at something. I wonder what she sees. But as you notice, something is happening to her. She's getting bigger in the pictures, right? Now she's practically covering the whole page. Look. She's getting so big. Love the way the illustrations help tell the stories, because sometimes you'll get books and they won't have words on the page, and so you really, really have to pay close attention to the illustrations. Look at her. Oh, and now she's turned her back. So sad. I feel sorry for her. Do you? Me too. Aren't you too big to be crying? Have you tried being smaller? Why can't you just fit in? Those are what people are saying to her, right? Those are. We know that because we have our speaking bubbles. One day, she finally let it all out. She let it all out by crying, as you can see. Because it's okay to cry. and she started to see things more clearly. So crying was good for her soul. She decided to make more space for herself and was able to see a way out. These are yours, they hurt, as she says, giving those words back to those who said them to her. Not everyone understood or even listened. It's just a joke. It's not that serious. You're too sensitive. I didn't mean to hurt you. But they still couldn't see. I can help you change if you want. No, thank you. I like the way I am. That she was just a girl. So some people couldn't see that she was just a girl. And she was good. And that is the end of the story, Big. I hope that you learned something from this little girl in this story. Never forget that you are special. It doesn't matter what people have to say or what people think, because everything that you need is inside of you, and that is what makes you special. At the beginning of the story, she felt like she was good, and then towards the middle of the story, people started saying things that made her question who she was. But by the end of the story, she knew who she was. So never forget who you are, and never forget how special you are. The world needs more people like you. Thank you guys so much for joining Storytime with Miss Unicorn. I'm so glad that you came by here to share this magical journey with me. I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for joining. Goodbye.